Sometimes you don't have to yell like, it's just a prank, bro! Sometimes it's just something just childish, kind of immature things that can be kind of hilarious still. You don't need to be fucking Mr. Burns trying to cover up the sun or anything over Seinfeld? What? I mean, Sheffield. Sometimes you're just gonna need to fool the Swedish audience. And this is the story about a man called Kjell, that fooled the audience of Sweden. Before we get into the prank story, I'm gonna just give you a little bit of who Kjell was. He was a man from 1940 to 1982. He worked for the Swedish radio. Why am I sounding like exclusive? Kjell started working for the Swedish radio Sveriges Radio around 1940 until 1982 for his retirement. And he had a bunch of different sections and operations going on. Everything from assistant operation manager to chef engineer through his time. He was big into the radio thing. Also, he was working on dummy head recordings for everybody that on Twitch that makes that SMR. He would be he could have been your god, his god. Yeah, you would do the ear licking. Yeah. What? What the fuck? Then 1st of April 1962, the famous prank happened. He was like, it's just a prank, bro, but not really. So then they had a show with Kjell in it, and he was like, hey everybody, if you put a needle stuck in on your TV, then you will see the colors. If you just wobble around your head, you just set the direct in distance and look at it, you're gonna, I see colors now. You may also wonder, like, but who will get fooled by that? But you have to remember, it's 1962. There was no Reddit then. So you will go like, hey, Bubble, is this true? And apparently, I didn't find any like interviews on this or anything, but according to a bunch of like newsletters and stuff like that was talking about this situation, and also looked up hoaxes.org. They mentioned like a bunch of people got fooled by it, and also like children of parents that actually got fooled by it too. So apparently it did happen, and it's kind of hilarious. And it didn't seem like anybody was bad-hearted. It was like, you brought my feel, I need to be healed. I want color TV now. Also here I have a translated part of the video that they showed on the day of 1962, the 1st of April, which was the hoax. And here it is.
So I was like, hey, I have an idea. If you take some nylon stocking, put it over your TV, then most likely you're gonna be able to see color, you know? I believe in that. Let me show you this. Look, it's me on the screen.
Fool ya! That was not really it. But yeah, so there's no really good like translated video with like any subtitles out there, and SVT never released the video with subtitles even from that. There's a whole transcription on Museum of Hoaxes, and they pretty much bring up everything they say in the video, because I don't want to really do like I don't want to translate, but I'm gonna put up some of it here on the screen and just get the thought like, so Kjell pretty much talked about how the colors get hit in a way, I don't know how this works. Maybe if we look at the Pink Floyd album, we understand it. So I think it's a mixture between like false and truth in science, and that kind of makes like the whole thing like make more believable, I guess, or something. Like for today's standard, nobody will probably believe that, but then they will fucking kick it and go like, oh my god, can I become an enemy queen right now? Like this. This was the dream they had, but it pretty much just turned out to be like this. Also to point it out, the first time they ever tried to do colorized TV in Sweden was 1962, December 14th. And they started doing regular shows in color around the 1st of April 1917. So I mean, pretty far away from 1962. The things I will do to be a fly on the wall at those pitch meetings, they go, hey, we have to fool the Swedish audience. What we gotta do? And they go like, hey, how about we say, if you take nylon stocking and you go, and it will work. And they go, hell yeah. You go, yeah, boy. That was the sales page. I don't know. Don't ask me.
I didn't do it.
So before I throw me into this topic, I didn't really know a lot about it, and I couldn't find a lot about it either. There is a video out on YouTube about this. There's a little bit more well informed, so I recommend to check it out. I will put a link in my description for that video, so go and check that out. 13th of June 1990, sadly, Kjell Stensson passed away. I didn't find out of what, but I think it's like of normal stations. And yeah, rest in peace, Lee Hoaxman. You're in our hearts. I'm just trying to have a little bit more of a fun approach this one. It's probably like one of my favorite hoaxes, and I felt like it was kind of fitting to like what I want to put up on my channel. And who knows what, I don't know. I want to do, I definitely gonna take a look more at this kind of like pranks things, and hopefully I can find more interesting things in the future. And hopefully I will be better doing research, because I was pretty horrible doing that. Because I have to be real, I actually had to like re-record this. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you all so awesome and bubbly, and hopefully I catch you on the next one. Stay cool.